I bought an 80-year-old lady's lifetime collection of craft supplies, and we're opening bin number 51. Okay, the lid is completely useless at this point because a ton of these are in these 12 by 12 clear containers, and they're unbinnable. So this, I don't know. There's like 100 of these. I don't know what we're gonna do, but I'm excited to dig in, and we have some acrylic paint. And already, Bob, you didn't even try to hide this time. You're just chilling like a villain. We sell a lot of paint, so this is a really, really good find. I hope these are still good. They passed the shake test so far, and this one is labeled reds and yellows. If you are new here, my name is Stephanie. I own a secondhand art and craft supply shop called Bottom of the Bin, and like I said, we recently bought an 80-year-old lady's entire collection of craft supplies. We're talking 5 rooms full of virtually any type of craft that you can imagine, and we've been opening them one bin at a time, checking out all of the goodies and reselling them in my shop. We're located in Tampa Bay, Florida, and customers can trade in their leftover supplies for store credit. That way you can get art and crafts affordably without breaking the bank, and it's a great way to just test out a new hobby without investing a ton of money. Uh-oh, this distress paint, that needs to go into my collection because I have been saving those. I also make crafting videos over on our YouTube channel, so if you're not following there, what are you waiting for? Find Bottom of the Bin and check them out. And if you're watching this on like Instagram or Facebook, you're getting a super short version of the video. If you want to see the whole thing, again, come over to YouTube. There's a bunch of different brands in here, including Martha Stewart, Craft Smart, Folk art. Wait, is there deco art and folk art? Top Notch, that's one I haven't really seen. Apple Barrel. So a lot of these are fairly inexpensive. Honestly, we sell most of these for 10 cents to a quarter, which is probably why we don't keep them in stock for very long. This one is white, blues, and neutrals. They definitely go quick, and I see why. I mean, paint is great for everything. Feel like pretty much any type of crafter or artist is going to have a use for paint at some point. Ooh, that one's pretty. It's called Sea Mist Pearl. Have Lamp Black by Americana. Yeah, there is a deco art. I didn't make that up. Cream Coat by Delta Creative. Hunter Green by Craft Smart. Rivera Tan by Anita's All-Purpose Acrylic. And Basic White by Craft Smart. This one is Masters Touch Fine Art Studio Neutral Gray. It retailed for $6, so that is a pretty good price. It'll probably be about $3 in our shop or less. This one is just a metallic platinum. Ooh, that's kind of fun. By Folk Art. And then Blue Stoneware by Apple Barrel. And a couple other neutrals in here, including a red witch nugget. All right, for these next few, let's just get them out of this bin. My hair. Give that back. All right, so this one says Wedding Flowers and Pearl Trims. Ooh, those are really pretty. We have like these little fabric flowers in here. We've had a decent selection of these in our shop before, but ooh, those ones are really cute. Usually I've seen the roses. What are those, like carnations? These are the ones I've seen a lot of, like the little roses in different colors, but wow, I might want a tiny bit of these. I've been making this really cool like fantasy art journal, and I've been looking for some really delicate, intricate flowers like this. I really prefer some real ones that have been dried out, but some of these, oh wow, those are actually tiny little patches. Some of these would look really, really nice. Let me show you the journal I'm talking about though. Hold on. So the video is on, actually I think I put it everywhere. The full version is on YouTube, and then there's short versions on all the platforms that we're on, including TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. And I did use some paper flowers that we found in another bin. So I think it'd be really nice to incorporate some of these. Like those would just look so nice and whimsical in a different color palette. But some of these larger ones are probably going to be harder for me to work with. So we will definitely just, pick and choose what I want, and the rest will be available in our shop. These purples are gorgeous, and they kind of match my shirt. I have some of these really pretty blues and turquoise. Oh my gosh, those are magical. They have like the little, I don't know what you call it. I don't know, stem of berries? That's not what it is. Definitely a fun find. All right, next we have leather findings and leather pieces. We actually had not our first, but like a little bit of leather come into the shop recently, which we don't get a whole lot of, so I'm really curious to see how well it does. This looks more like cool as an actual leather though. I don't know. A dirty rag. Some leather strips, it looks like. These. I actually know what this does. I've dabbled with leather a very small amount. This like pokes holes through so you could put like grommets and I don't know, buckles and things. Not buckles. I don't know what I'm talking about. But I used to use it when I would make like these leather wrap bracelets. I would add these clasp closures and I would use that to punch out the holes. This is empty, but that's oil dye. Oh, these are all empty. Tandy's Pro Dye. Has a little bit in there. Tandy's leather stain. Tandy's is a leather shop. I don't know if it's national, but we have one here locally in Tampa Bay. Tandy Super Sheen. This looks like just a tiny little bit of leather scraps. We have some large crimps, some wood beads. I wonder what she was doing with these. Leather Factory. There's some more little bits and scraps of leather. And that, wow, that's really pretty. Little piece of leather. Blue leather as well. That is really soft. And this tool, which I have no idea what it does, but I'm sure someone in the comments will know. Definitely an interesting bin. Not really quite in my wheelhouse, but you know, familiar enough to tell what some of it is. I'm sure someone will be very happy to find them. And this is embossing powder. So I have a pretty decent collection myself, maybe a little bit less than what's in here. But I'll be honest, I really don't use it that much. I have a very hard time getting embossing powder to kind of do what it's supposed to do. But I've only really tried it with sentiments and it just never quite comes out right. So I definitely need to experiment a bit more. There is a ton of colors in here. And then there's also a lot of just basic shimmers and silvers and golds. Some of it looks like flocking powder. I still haven't quite figured out the difference. I know that flocking powder is supposed to give like a velvety look. I just need to do a little bit of research and find out if that is supposed to be heated up as well, like the embossing powder. But I've been using that on that art journal that I showed you earlier. There was some flocking powder in another bin and I was like, wow, I'm gonna hang on to this and make something really pretty because I don't necessarily like dealing with moss. Oh, this is cute. Gala Glitz Blue by Art Glitter. Sharp glass. I might need that for my journal. We got some basic browns here. I love the ones with glitter in them. I hope you can see how pretty these are. They have a bunch of different silver and some more pretty colors. Oh, wow. This one looks like it might be glass too. It says antique pearl. They're just like little pearlescent flakes. Absolutely beautiful colors. And that'll do it for bin number 51. So make sure to follow and subscribe so you don't miss the next unbinning.